Sorry for the interrupt. I just had to respond. That's how you train your ability to respond. Responsibility. I was speaking about boundaries and how you shouldn't answer your phone if someone is messing with your signal. But this is my grandma, who I respect and adore. It's older lady, and if I didn't answer, as there were times when I didn't saw that she was calling, she later, I don't know, either go to do something or she's on her balcony and she don't hear when I call. So I always know what my priorities are, and I'm a type of person for hierarchy goes like this: God, health, family, and everything in between. So family first. I'm extremely protective, and that's how you should immediately do with everything, not just with whether or not you should do this or that. Knowing what is important, really important. Forget about what's being in nowadays presented to you as important, because most of those things are complete BS. So, as I said, before you were conceived, you were seed, and God is watching what you're doing with yourself, with your own seed, and whether or not you are capable to make and enjoy in bearing fruits of your seed. But it's a process. As I said, don't have a desire or a goal of your soul and then plant your seed in a form of actions and digging tomorrow the soil to see whether or not seed is progressing. No, it needs time, it needs care, it needs attention, it needs love, it needs light, as every single plant does. So you are essentially by God sent here in a form of seed, and He's observing what you're doing because He inheritedly has intention for you to bear fruits of your own tree. You are fruit, and be gentle to yourself. Don't speak poorly about yourself, even as a joke, as I used to do. You're this or that, unworthy, incapable, because I was for many, many years saw as a failure, because I have chosen the other path. That was my blessing in disguise, because I was zero bothered of others people's opinions about me, because I have always, I do, and I will, as long as I am here, follow the beat of my own drums. Be gentle, as I said, to your seeds. Take time and good care of you as a form of plant, tree, and discover what your unique fruit is. Mine is this, as I said, being voice of a God. And I hope that whoever needs, as it will sure, as I used to stumble here upon things that literally completely changed my approach to everything. God bless all of them. I know that I will also be that form of a guide for whoever is meant to see me as a light, and, as I said, to use my hard learned and earned wisdom as their own shortcut. So, I mean, guys, look at my hair. I just washed it last night. I haven't been to hairdresser to have perfect hair. I did my makeup alone because I like to look nice, but as soon as I finish this, I'm about to go to take a shower and to also wash this dress, because when I felt inspired action to channel this message for you, when I was applying my foundation, one dot fell on my dress. What did I do? I didn't felt discouraged. I just switched behind at my back is that dot. My dress is clean. I'm clean. But I didn't use that as an excuse to I will record tomorrow. No, I just flipped my dress and you don't even see it. I was cleaning my nails, and because it's a little darker in the room, I didn't do it perfectly. I'll do it later after a shower. So who wants find a way, who doesn't always has some excuse. I do my hair, but when I do it and when I need to have perfect hair, I do it by myself, because I'm that type of a person who can't stand everyone around me. As I said, maybe I don't have college degree, maybe I don't have stable 9 to 5 and guaranteed pension, but guaranteed. I know many people who haven't even lived long enough to enjoy in pension. Maybe that was their punishment for not following and doing on their own fruits, but that's some other subject about which we can explore some other time. But I have raw experience of coming from the other side, of being example of that which people are preaching to you here only from the books they read. I've been there, I have done that. Literally on that table, on both times when I was going through my surgeries and near-death experiences, what was happening? I later on figured that out. My old self died for this new version of me to be born. What seemed like a greatest curse and like unimaginable pain and fear that I faced through grace of God with extreme courage and strength was literally my initiation for this that I am channeling here for you. So it's a real stuff, it's not fake, it's not me interpreting something that I read, even though that's also something that we have to have respect for. Most of those things were written from their own experiences, but here you have person who literally stepped to the other side and was, by the grace of God, brought back to be the channel, to spread the word, to channel the message. I think that the main reason why, and I asked in my prayer, what was the reason you brought me back? And one of them was this. The other is to leave all those naysayers and all those who saw me as a failure in awe sooner than they expected. Work in silence and let those who a long time ago forgot about you see you one day everywhere. That's the best kind. I'm not for revenge. I'm for the always for the comeback stories. Those stories are the best. And those feelings are the best. When you re-enter into the room where you felt like a little piece of shit because everyone have very powerful degrees, where everyone followed the social conditioning and are where they are respectfully, because they followed it, but you are playing too small because, you know, who are you to have your opinion? You hardly, barely got through the high school. Re-entering in those rooms as a complete God's proof of winner and his favorite soldier, and entering in those rooms where you were sitting in some corner full of self-doubt, insecurities, sadness, wondering whether or not you should follow your North Star, coming back with the protective suit of armor of God and with weapons that He equipped you with. That's the real game of life. And those feelings where you re-enter there and you no longer have that toxic feeling of less than, but you're neither in the ego trap of superiority now, but standing in your true power. That's something that I really, really, really wish for all of you. And as I said, that's something that only God can give you, no one else. No boss, no title, no bank account, no car, no mansion, no friends and influential people, no connections, nothing from this physical realm. Only your connection with your soul, always being aware of what you're putting out there as a form of frequency and signal. I mean, I didn't here come as someone who invented the dot on that place where we hold plants. Nothing's new here. Even Tesla spoke about it, and I mean, come on, guys. He predicted things that we're living now. What has one of his favorite quotes been? If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. When someone tells you that you're delusional and that your way can't be, just remind them that in this world of illusions, blessed are those who are labeled as delusional. I'll repeat that. In this world of illusions, those who are labeled and saw as delusional are God's bravest soldiers. And He will shower them with blessings that are to those who are in the illusion unimaginable. Once again, pay attention to the seed, perfect image of God that you are. Be nice to the fruit that you're about to become. It's a tree that never is left without bearing fruits, because as long as you're here, through your specialized knowledge, through your unique talents, through your creative energy, you are always capable to repair, restore, replace, rejuvenate, and to give more and more beautiful, abundant fruits of the source that can never be depleted. You who are essentially fruit of God Himself. So I think that this was useful, and I want all of you to know how to immediately step from powerless to powerful. Observe less, imagine more. Mm. As I said, God is always speaking and working. The question is who is listening and who is aware enough to connect the dots and to notice breadcrumbs that are daily presented to you in many shapes of words. I recently had a crazy vivid dream because as you expand in the state of consciousness, you literally get downloads every single night. I mean, the dream was beautiful and literally was fulfilled tomorrow. I kid you not. I dreamt it in the evening. Tomorrow it came to realization. So that's what I'm talking about here, and that's what I wish for every single one of you who are here to experience in your journey. I love you so much, and thank you for the awesome encouragement and beautiful words. That means a lot because, as I said, the main goal is here that you all resonate with the message, and that, as everyone says, if I could do it, you can do it. I don't wish for you to uh, go through extremes as I did. I was forced because I was ignoring for decades fruits this that God installed in me before I even were conceived. But when I look back now, I even now am aware that all of that was necessary for me to be now in this place of power and uh, being comfortable with who I am, with what I do, and to allow for everything that was meant on my journey to be spread in a form of my fruits here. For you, I wish easier path, because why would you be stupid to go to through extremes if you have my and examples of other people who had to go through a rougher journey. Stay blessed, stay strong, and I love you so much.